In a certain time frame, travelers can earn primo gems and level up materials for Veressa.
During the Abyss invasion, Veressa was busy defending her tribe, right? The situation was so dangerous back then. I hope she didn't get hurt.
Well, Veressa may seem to move at her own pace, but don't be fooled. She's a fierce warrior of her tribe, as long as she can get herself in the zone.
Oh, you mean by eating 100 servings?
No! Well, okay, that is one way. But she also has a different method. So Veressa grew up reading stories about Natlan's heroes, and she always dreamed of following in their footsteps. So she made herself a mask modeled after the one her idol Fiatenna wore. Whenever she wears the mask, it's like she can channel the hero she always wanted to be.
Oh, that's so sweet.
All right, let's take a look at her combat abilities.
Running late again. Ouch! 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 Headbutt! Volcano kablam! Ultimate flying kick! Hi! Ha-ha!
Oh my god, the heart effects. She even falls down? That's so adorable.
Without the mask, Veressa's movements can be a bit uncoordinated, awkward, and clumsy. But once she has the mask on, her demeanor does a complete 180.
Oh, yeah, this girl's got wrestling skills.
Definitely. But the core of her kit is actually her plunging attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kind of different, right? Veressa uses the momentum of her charged attack to leap into the air and then plunge toward her enemies. After unleashing her elemental skill, tapping her normal attack will allow her to quickly perform a charged attack and then attack with greater speed.
Wow, she seems a lot more lithe, and her moves seem more forceful.
Forceful is right. Veressa gains Night Soul points by hitting enemies with her plunging attack. When her Night Soul points reach maximum level through this method, Veressa can enter a special state and consume Night Soul points to unleash an even stronger plunging attack.
So this must be the hero state you mentioned before, when she wears the mask and channels her idol. Wow, yeah, her moves definitely look so much more confident now.
That's for sure. The combination of her elemental skill, charged attack, and plunging attack is where her kit really shines. Plus, when in this state, for a brief period of time after performing a plunging attack, Veressa can unleash a special elemental burst.
Oh, I get it. So the on-screen indicator around her signals when you can unleash it.
Yep, and during her normal elemental burst, Veressa dons her mask, enters her special combat state, and unleashes a powerful flying kick against her enemies.
Whew, that's a strong kick.
Of course, adventuring isn't all about combat. Like the Saurians of her tribe, Veressa is good at sprinting, jumping, and smashing through obstacles in her way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that leg spinning animation when she sprints is just so cute.
Yeah, plus, if she encounters an obstacle on the road, she can just leap right over it.
Yeah, she jumps pretty high.
Veressa's a great fighter when she needs to be, but she doesn't do too well in a competition setting. She's afraid of hurting other people.
Ah, okay, so she's all raw power and no control, huh? I bet Yansan could help with that. Veressa's one of her students, right?
Yes, and Yansan's ancient name means power, so if anyone can teach Veressa about wielding immense strength, it's her.
Oh, speaking of Yansan, it seems like our travel guide has some information about her.
Yes, these are some of Yansan's tips for a successful visit to the Collective of Plenty. So, let's take a look at some of the recommended activities around her tribe. The Collective of Plenty is all about brute strength, so wrestling matches are a popular activity, especially between people and Saurians. If you're interested, head to the wrestling arena to check it out.
Whoa, that looks like a close match.
Travelers might also spot matador Monitors around the outskirts of the tribe.
I get the name now. They definitely look like bullfighters.
Or, I guess, Saurian fighters in this case? Anyway, these little guys are pranksters that like to taunt the Tatankasaurs with their banners. In true Collective of Plenty fashion, the best way to get rid of them is by charging straight at them. Of course, we can't forget about the most popular pastime in the tribe, exercise. And since Eon-san is a professional trainer, a lot of people come to her for nutrition plans, training plans, and strength training exercises. I mean, she can do it all.
Yeah, but it's quite the contrast seeing her train people who are so much bigger than her. But once you learn about her personality, I feel like you don't even notice her height anymore. She just definitely seems dependable and supportive.
Definitely. So let's take a look at how all that training plays out in combat.
You haven't quite hit your reps for today. Come on, one more set. Controlled breathing. Start the clock. Heads up.
As you can see, Eon-san is an electro polearm user.
Polearm? But isn't that a barbell?
Hey, a barbell can be an effective weapon, but only in the hands of an experienced in-game professional, of course. So don't try this at home, travelers.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the barbell fighting to Yan-san.
With her elemental skill, Eon-san gains Night Soul points and dashes forward a certain distance.
Quick!
With her elemental burst, Eon-san unleashes a powerful ground pound and summons her limited edition kinetic energy scale for workouts to the field.
Wait, what does that do?
The energy scale follows the active character and boosts their attack based on Eon-san's own attack and amount of Night Soul points. The more Night Soul points she has, the higher the boost.
Ah, okay. So it's better for Yan-san's Night Soul points to remain high.
Yes, exactly. And that's where the energy scale's other function comes in. The energy scale logs the distance the active character has moved, excluding Eon-san herself. The more Eon-san's party members move, the more Night Soul points she gains, which means her attack buff is higher.
Wow, okay, so it all comes down to the amount of exercise. Very fitting for a trainer. So Yan-san probably works best with characters who use movement abilities in combat.
That's true. Although, because of that, her buff isn't restricted to a specific AoE, so moving around is kind of the point. I'm sure travelers will figure out all sorts of cool team comps.
That's so nice.
Also, when a nearby party member triggers a Night Soul burst, Eon-san obtains the warming up effect through one of her talents, allowing her to continuously restore HP to your current active character for a period of time.
Oh, I like that. Because recovery is definitely important in training too.
Eon-san's training comes in handy for exploration as well. In the Night Soul's Blessing state, Eon-san's movement speed is enhanced, and holding the sprint button allows her to enter the even faster at rush state.
Wow, that's lightning fast. Looks like Yan-san's got some serious athletic ability. I really like how all her skills suit her profession.
Yeah, I feel like her training philosophy really shines through. It takes constant, dedicated practice to truly harness your power. And that's definitely what makes Eon-san so effective against her enemies.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of enemies, I see a danger notice here.
Right. Well, travelers need to defeat this creature to get Veressa's Ascension materials. It uses scalding lava and rocks to attack its foes, so make sure you're prepared, travelers.
This monster kind of reminds me of the lava enemies we faced before. The ones afraid of pyro attacks.
Oh, you're right. It's like an extreme version of those enemies, and it works in a similar way. Hit it with enough pyro attacks and it will change form, giving you an opportunity to strike. Now is also the perfect time to talk about an improvement to the boss tracking system. Starting in version 5.5, clicking on a boss icon on the map will allow you to more quickly navigate to its location.
Oh, nice. Well, that should make farming a lot easier.
All right, I'd say it's about time for our first break.
Oh, wait, we forgot something important.
Oh, of course! The event wishes. In the first half of version 5.5, we'll have event wishes from Veressa and Xianyun. Eon-san will also enjoy a drop rate boost. Plus, a new 5-star catalyst, Vivid Notions, will be featured on the weapon banner.
And in the second half of version 5.5, we'll have returning event wishes for Shilonen and Venti.
All right, now we can actually take our first break. See you soon!
波波，沃鲁之邦是一个什么样的地方？
沃鲁之邦啊，是一个充满力量与肌肉的地方。 那么他们这个部族里面的人解决问题的哲学就是力大专飞。那我们在设计这个区域地图的时候啊，就希望大世界、角色和龙都有这种力大专飞的感觉。比方说在探索的时候啊，碰到跨越不了的悬崖，我觉得跑得够快就能够顺势起飞；碰到一定要过的河流，我觉得跑得够快就可以水上漂；包括碰到一些复杂地形，我觉得跑得够快就能够打通隧道、改变地形等等等等。
那沃路之邦的人在日常生活中有什么有意思的事情吗？
我想起来，这有一款知名的风味饮料，就是用沃路之邦盛产的水果加兔角龙猛烈的撞击做出来的。其中这个充满烈度的撞击啊是关键。毕竟我觉得这个叫做大力出。
停，我觉得这得卡掉。那这次做火山有什么灵感吗？
这个嘛，我总觉得之前纳岛的生态还缺少一点狂野，而火山天然就具有的野性美，则可以很好的弥补这一块。不过我们开发的同学啊，对这个设计的想法还不太统一。
我觉得火山吧，就应该激烈的喷发，火山应该像一座死火山一样沉静一点。
那最后啊，我们努力的满足了双方的需求，让它一会儿沉静，一会儿喷发。
那除了夸张的风景地貌，有没有什么有趣的内容在等待着大家体验呢？
当然也是有的。比如说啊，这个小家伙的故事就会在这个版本迎来高潮。我们这个版本有狂野的自然生态，有激情对撞的场景，甚至还有夸张的地方传奇等着大家。也希望大家能够喜欢 5.5 版本的游戏内容。
好看，
我觉得应该会喜欢吧。
Hello, travelers! Welcome back to the version 5.5 special program.
Welcome back. Does everyone still remember the volcanic eruption we saw earlier? Well, the eruptions are actually getting a lot more intense.
That seems like a bad omen.
Yeah, travelers will need to investigate the volcano to learn more. And to do that, travelers will need to wait for the right moment and head to the very top of a circular isle known as the Skyfire Circlet, which sits right above the volcano.
You know, being so close to the crater really does look very dangerous, but wow, is it stunning.
Once you make it to the top, you can use a special method to enter the volcano and follow a mechanical dragon into an underground ruin.
Wow, it's so majestic. I thought the inside of a volcano would be nothing but lava and rock, but this place is more like a city.
There have long been legends in Natlan that speak of a sacred city and a volcano. And that's exactly what this place is. It's the sacred city of Tolan, built by the Dragonborn of ages past.
Wow, the shattered sky looks so cool, and these mechanisms look so advanced.
Yeah. Travelers might notice a certain resemblance to the Secret Source automaton. And that's because everything you see here, the Secret Source servants, the dragons circling the sky, the giant structures, are all relics from the age of the ancient dragons.
Those flying ones are called Secret Source Dragon idols, right? Wow, we can actually ride them! This dragon technology is really impressive.
So